Do Singaporeans really want to see a change of government in Singapore? I don't think so. Because if those clowns, those opposition can take over and control Singapore, it will be like Taiwan. You know what happened in Taiwan when I was there? All things are so run down. The housing, the buildings, the roads, they are so broken and run down. And everything I see in Taiwan, Taipei, they are so old and deteriorating. This is why I'm very happy that PAP is still in the government because they know how to manage Singapore, and Singapore is getting better and better. And now it's the best in Asia. Everything in Singapore we see is revenue. And even though there's increase in cost of living, Singaporeans could still afford it. 10 years ago, the graduates earn about 3,000 a month, but now the graduates are earning about 4,000 to 5,000. But in Taiwan, what we see is that salary is still the same like 10 years ago. And the things in Taiwan is getting more and more expensive and more rotten too. When I was on the bus in Taiwan, I feel like the bus is shaking. Really? And anytime it will explode. And the things in the bus are so old. The button, the seat are so broken. And the bus is really shaking on the road. Unlike the buses we see in Singapore, they change the public vehicles every 10 years. But this not happening in Taiwan. The taxi is so old, the bus is so old, the train is so old, everything is so old and run down in Taiwan. And the government really don't care about it. The government in Taiwan really don't care. And for this reason, I really don't want to see Singapore to be under the opposition. Do you know what the opposition will do to Singapore? They will devalue our assets. Our HDB house supposed to be valued at about 500k, will be devalued to 50k in future if they go and take over the government. So those opposition in Singapore is really doing nothing. What have they contributed? They have contributed nothing except their voice. Blah, 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 blah. Talk. Blathering a lot of unrealistic ideas. And if those opposition control Singapore, we'll see a lot of corruption like we see in Taiwan too. They are corrupt people. They only go for money. We really cannot trust the opposition in Singapore. Because so far they really do nothing except talking. And we really see with our naked eyes that Singapore is a very attractive country in the world. And people's livelihood is secure. This is because Singapore has a good political stability. With good political stability, we will have assurance for our future. And this is what Taiwan should learn from Singapore. And I say it again, those people who are voting opposition in the Singapore government, their mind is really disorientated. In other words, they are literally out of their mind. Remember, leave down comments and thoughts. Subscribe, like, and share. Ciao.